Hi. Hi. Waiting for some people to come in. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity, and we do lots of stuff here, but it is Women and Children Month on my channel, so I thought we would do a little sound healing for body dysmorphia because personally I've been having issues with that, and I know that anyone can experience that, but I know that it affects women a lot in society, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna say a prayer, set our intentions, and then we'll get right into it. Let me put this down. Me with my wizard hat. Me if I was a wizard. All right. Benevolent guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, Yemaya, and God Source. I humbly come to you today on behalf of myself and all those watching and just say thank you for everything that you bless us with. We are so grateful for all aspects of life, the ups, the downs, the challenges, and the blessings. We understand that all of this makes a well-rounded individual in this very polarized reality, and for this we say thank you. And I ask please that I be a messenger for the divine, nothing more, nothing less. Let no truth be told for a lie, and no lie be told for a truth. Let all the information that come through be kind, palatable, and easy to understand. Please grant me access to the Akashic Records so I may give a good and accurate healing. And please let all the information and light codes that flow through me for this healing come from the source from which all things come, the Most High. Let it let it go through Christ consciousness, and please let it only ever be for the highest and greatest good of myself as the giver, and the highest and greatest good of those watching as the receivers, and let it help them to walk in their path and in their purpose in this life, and just let it heal them in any way that they need to be healed. I pray all of this with the purest of hearts and the best of intentions, only ever for the highest and greatest good of myself and those watching, the highest and greatest good of humanity, and the highest and greatest good of this universe. Amon Ra, She Namaste, by the power of three, so mote it be, always works, always a blessing. Hi guys! Hey Dutch! Hi Madison! Hey Nikki! Hi Lizzie! These solar flares are killing me. Girl, yo, yesterday I had like a full-blown anxiety attack. It wasn't a panic attack, but while all the solar flares were coming in, I got dizzy and it felt like the ground was moving, and I had like a full-blown anxiety attack, and it was like really difficult. And then I was like crying because like just like not like a lot, but like just letting some tears slip because I was like, I don't want to be anxious right now. It's the last day of my vacation. Hey Indigo. Konika. Konika, say hi. Say, I'm here to help my mama. Hello Ingrid. I booked a twin flame reading with you. Yes, I saw that. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see where your twin's at. That should be interesting. I'm processing so much anger right now. Ooh. Watch the Reiki for Rage. That might help. Hi, Phoebe. I was straight up just vibrating and shaking yesterday, and all the gravity is literally getting lighter. I feel like I'm getting sucked up. Yeah, no, that's how I felt too. Like, I was waiting for my Uber to come pick me up to take me to, like, the boardwalk so I could go get some dinner, and it felt like I was on an elevator. Like, it felt like I was, like, going up and down. It was, like, it was crazy. And then I got to the boardwalk and I decided to get a drink, and that was like a huge mistake because I was already feeling wonky, and then I had like half a drink and was like, my body was like, no. Also, I feel like I look really good right now. That vacation did me good. Hi, Corn Baby. Yes. Corn. Hi, Arum. I'm glad you're here if you need this right now. Yes, Kornica has been stealing my stuffed animal. I'll show you. There she is. She's been stealing that and beating it up and biting it and grooming it and like doing all this. Sorry about my messy house in the background. I have to unpack. Please like the video, guys, so more people get notified. Moon in Cancer. I bet Corn is too. Aw. Yeah, no, I've been just trying to be like very conscious of how she's doing with the solar flares and everything. But she's decided that my special little seal from the aquarium is now her seal, and she grooms it and beats it up, and she's making biscuits on it now. Reunited, and it feels so good. Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy to be home, and I'm happy that I'm happy to hold her and hug her. Yes, you're glowing. Thank you. Oh, your cat is so cute. Thanks. That's Cornica. She's kind of a legend around here. The legend of corn. Okay, so I want to do this because I've been having, like, really bad body dysmorphia. I don't know about you guys, but, like, for whatever reason recently, I've been so hard on myself for my body. And, like, it's crazy because, like, I look back at photos of myself when I was, like, really, really, really thin. Like, probably not even a healthy weight, honestly. And I used to think I was fat. Like, I'd find parts of my body and I'd call them fat. I have photos I took of myself and I was like, I'm getting fat, and sent them to my, like, old personal trainer, and I was not fat at all. Like, I think I'm realizing at 31 years old that I've had pretty bad body dysmorphia my entire life, and it's been kind of a hard pill to swallow because I've been in the fog, you know, like I was believing what I was telling myself about my body dysmorphia, that I was fat or ugly or all these different things. And I even, like, had an ex-boyfriend who was like, I swear you have body dysmorphia, like, you do not see yourself clearly. And so, I don't know, I never, like, really believed it, but now the fog is, like, lifting, and I'm starting to, like, see myself as I am, and then as I'm starting to see myself as I am, that negative voice is still coming in and, like, just, like, being very unhelpful and critical and mean. And so it's like I'm recognizing the difference between, like, what I actually look like and what my brain is telling me that I look like. And it's quite jarring, actually. And I, like, was so mean to myself about my body yesterday that I, like, made myself cry. And I was like, dude, like, why am I picking on myself? Like, why am I being so mean to me that I'm, like, if I said the things to myself to anybody else, like, they would never want to talk to me again, because and I don't, like, the other thing I'm realizing too is, like, I don't hold other women to the same standards that I hold myself. So, like, I might see an attribute on a woman that I'm like, wow, she has such a beautiful back, and maybe she has some, like, you know, more meat on her bones, but I still think she has a beautiful back. When I look at my own back, I'm like, ew, like, your back looks fat and gross. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm realizing that, like, I don't have a clear view of myself, and I'm starting to get a clear view. And then I'm realizing that as the fog clears, I still have that really mean inner voice that is just so fucking mean and picks on me and berates me. And then it's like, I wonder why, you know, I haven't ended up with the nicest men who are, like, kind. Like, you know, not all the men I've been with have been kind about me or my body. So it's like I'm realizing it in myself. You literally are glowing, very Pleiadian. Thank you. Well, I'm reading that book about the Pleiades. Me too, girl. I am with you. You are not alone, girly. Thank you. The wish you were the size when you thought you were fat and actually weren't. Exactly. It's like looking back on old photos and I'm like, damn, I looked really good. Like, why was I saying I looked bad, you know? Girl, we can't stay the size of 14-year-olds forever. Like, we become healthy to protect ourselves and our children. It's okay to take up space. Oh, that makes me want to cry. And I just did that sound healing to, like, take up space and be open to receive. Or either that or I'm planning it. I can't remember. It's such a weak masculine viewpoint to want to make us small so we're not threatening to their power. Don't listen to anybody. You're beautiful. Carry on with your day, gorgeous. Thank you, Ricky. Aging, babies, dumb men, parental trauma make it hard. Yeah. And just society, too. Like, there's that magazine 17. Like when I was 17, I was comparing myself to like the stick thin models in there that were literally like still going off the heroin chic look. Like when I was growing up, heroin chic was still a thing, which is like crazy. They even got away with calling it that. So it's like, it started out as like super skinny, 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 and then it evolved as I got older into super skinny, like stick thin, giant fake boobs. So like think like Girls Next Door, you know, like stick thin, giant boobs. And so it's like, I just feel like in some of the really developmental years of my life, which there's nothing wrong with that body type if you like that body type. It's just we all don't have it, and it's not the only thing that's considered beautiful. And even as we look at the times now, they've completely changed. Like the beauty standards have completely changed from when I was growing up and being brainwashed by these unhealthy standards for women. So it's like I used to swear I was going to get a boob job and like get giant boobs, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I would not be happy in my body if I did make those changes. But like, I just feel like during our developmental years, like we're preyed upon by the industry, right? Because the industry is always looking to make money off of us, and the industry is always looking to make us feel like we're not enough so that we keep buying. They want to sell us the latest skincare product. They want to sell us this plastic surgery. They want to sell us the idea that we're not good enough so that they can make money off of us and brainwash us at the same time. And I'm just realizing like how much it's actually affected me. You ordered the book? You're gonna love it. Hey Paul, I'm really lucky you caught the live of the best show on all the air today. Thank you, Paul. Saw the sound healing, super educational. Yeah, good. I'm glad you liked it. Shine bright like a diamond. Actually, I was literally listening to that song the other day and like welling up. I was like, this is such a twin song. Like, that's crazy you just said that, because it's like such a twin song. Yes, the heroin chic. Then it was thick girl, and now it's Ozempic thin, literally. And that's just over how like the last 4 years, right? Because when we went into the pandemic, it was like Kim Kardashian's completely fake everything, fake face, fake tits, fake ass, fake everything. And like now it's still fake, like plastic surgery or filler this plus Ozempic thin. And like literally taking medication from people who need it so that you can drop weight in an unhealthy way. Like, and that's just this week. What if it changes next week? You know what I mean? Like in the last 4 years, how much have body standards shifted and evolved? Like, it's just crazy. We're never good enough. It's never enough, and it never will be enough. And then I was like posting on my Instagram, and like I was looking at all these old statues from like ancient Greece and just like different cultures, like Sumerian cultures and indigenous cultures, and like all different natural body shapes were revered as goddess-like figures. You know what I mean? So it's like you have the original Venus goddess, which is like a very voluptuous woman, what they would call today like obese or overweight. And then you look at the other cultures, and it's like the Sumerian Astarte, it's like very thick on the bottom, very small on top. You know what I mean? So it's like different cultures and different places had different beauty standards that were revered. And so it's just like crazy. It's crazy how it's become so like mad scientist-y, like with plastic surgery and medication and this and that. It's like natural bodies are not revered. And even in like some of these statues, they carve their like back rolls in, they carve in the cellulite and stuff like that, like because it was considered beautiful, because it was just natural and accepted and enjoyed. And so it's just like we've just evolved. I feel our civilization has devolved in so many ways. Like we think we've progressed, but I just find it to be so de-evolutionary in so many ways. And technology has a lot to do with that. Beautiful in hundreds of ways you are. Thank you. Most of these models are literally trans women too. You said it, Madison. So it's literally creating an impossible body standard because it's a man. It's a man that went out and became a caricature of a woman through the eyes of the mad scientist plastic surgeon and the mad scientist pill prescriber. So it's literally impossible. Like, women's standards have gotten so unattainable that it's literally men masquerading as women now. Thank you for saying that, Madison. Like, when you go on Shein, when you go on all these other sites, and you see these women, these very fake-looking women, it's usually trans women. The freaking supermodel trend, Victoria's Secret, I literally didn't eat through most of my teens. Yo, yep. Or felt guilty about every piece of food I put in my mouth, you know, if I was eating. Click so fast, you're stunning. I've always loved the way your shapes and colors express your caring, luxurious, vibrant, energetic imprint. You're a goddamn Fern Gully fairy. I hear you, though. Same. Thank you so much, Lucy. That's very, very sweet. Thank you so much. That's so kind. And also, Fern Gully is like a huge synchronicity for me because that was like one of my favorite movies growing up. I used to carry around the VHS tape with me, and my nanny, like my main guardian angel, took me over to Friendly's when she was still alive, and I was really little, and I brought my Fern Gully VHS tape with me, and I was sitting outside waiting for her, and I was sitting on like a fence, and I jumped off of it and got in the car, and I left my VHS. And I was like, no, I forgot my VHS. And like, usually back then, like if it were my mom probably wouldn't have turned around. It probably would have been one of those like, well, you should have kept better track of it. But my nanny always did stuff like that for me. Like, she always went out of her way to make sure that I felt safe and like comfortable. And she like prepped me. She was like, we might go back and someone might have taken it, and you just have to know in your heart that it's going to a good home and whatever. But we got there and it was still there, and I got my Fern Gully VHS. I mean, it's really funny looking back now that I'm so spiritual that was like what I clung to as a child. So upsetting. Even Weight Watchers, which is supposed to be all about body positivity, is pushing Ozempic now. You should only be taking Ozempic if you're a diabetic or pre-diabetic. Like, we're gonna, in like 5 years, you know how you hear those like commercials on TV that's like, if you took this medication and you have deep vein thrombosis. That's like what sticks in my head, because they used to that, like, it'd be like midnight and it's like, deep vein thrombosis. You might be eligible to get compensation. We're gonna hear that about Ozempic in like 5 years. Did you jump on the Ozempic trend when you weren't diabetic? You might be eligible to get compensation. The powers that were literally has an eye on us, by the way. There has been creepy vans and SUVs in my tiny town. Don't like the sound of that! I know I'm being watched. Damn. Physical attraction is an important part, but I'm also interested in what's between the ears and inside the heart. That's a nice way to put it, Paul. Build-A-Bear in real life. Literally. It's like, I just saw in my head the Mrs. Potato Head music video by Melanie Martinez. That song is very true. You are the best, Paul, says Lizzie. So, Corn, hi. My cat's name is Corn. All women are so beautiful, all of them. Did you ever play MSM, My Singing Monster? No, I didn't. I just watched Fern Gully. I gotta watch it again. Your winner smile, those eyes, well, everyone will agree, you're beautiful, lady. Thank you. Hello, Wadaket. LOL, that's funny. Bella. Melanie Martinez is amazing. Thank you for saying Bella. Please like the video, guys. If you're liking it, then we can get more Divinity fam in here. But anyway, I feel like I've been suffering with I know I've been suffering with body dysmorphia, and it's painful and hard. So that's why I wanted to do the sound healing, because even like people being like, oh, I click so fast, you're not alone. Like, I know I'm not the only person, let alone woman, that's experiencing this. So I wanted to do that for Women and Children's Month. You're from Venezuela? Nice. I also think a missing part of this build-a-girl narrative is how ableist the whole dang thing is. Literally. So true. The whole thing is just a nightmare. Like, and the fact too, like, I love that people are finally not liking the Kardashians, because I haven't liked them since I've been an adult and I could like see them clearly. I really liked them when I was a teenager, but now that I'm an adult and like my brain is developed and I can clearly see that like they're frauds, like they're liars, they're frauds, they're cheats. They're not really good parents, it doesn't seem like. Like, I remember watching a video of North chaperoning her little sister, putting Eggo waffles in a blender and sticking her hand in where the blades are while it was like plugged in and there was no adult in sight. Like, she could have literally chopped her hand off. Like, it's just like such bad parenting, and I don't think that's rude to say. I think that's like pretty objective. Like, I think most people can say that that's bad parenting. So it's like first of all, like, your young child shouldn't be supervising your young child with blades. Like, let's start there. But the fact that it was plugged in, like, so much could have gone wrong. And also, why are you making an Eggo smoothie? Because you're a little baby and you think that's a good idea and there's no adult to tell you not to. So it's like, I love watching people like finally wake up to their idiocracy. And it's like so annoying too, because like how you're saying, it's ableist, and also like their money allowed them to like lie. Like they were able to like lie and hide. Like, do you remember Kylie used to say that those were her natural lips that she just overlined? Like, how sick is that? That's fucking sick. That is so sick, to create an unrealistic body standard through plastic surgery and then straight up lie about it. So now everybody's out here trying to reach those standards, and then you build a lip kit off of it. Like, that's even more sick. So you're lying straight to people's faces, saying that you didn't do this thing that you actually did, and then you're saying, oh, if you want to look like me, if you want to achieve this look, buy my product. Like, that is so sick and twisted. And it's like they've created this horrifying beauty standard, in my opinion, for women, but for all people, because it like changes everybody's brains, right? It changes everybody's perception, just like corn, right? Like PORN. I know they call you call it corn now, so you don't want to get in trouble. But really, it like changes people's brains, and so did that shit. Like, literally straight up lying about your plastic surgery and then just being able to get away with it because you're freaking rich, and then getting to make money off of your lies and deceit. Like, it's... And I think now, too, we're a lot more educated on what plastic surgery face looks like, because, like, when I was growing up, plastic surgery, it wasn't, like, not... It wasn't, like, it was known, but it wasn't the norm. Like, it wasn't, like, everyday people were getting it. It was, like, celebrities were getting it. And also, when I was growing up, like, the dangers and severity of surgery was understood. So it was always, like, taught to us that, like, surgery is surgery, and like it's serious and you should take it seriously, and it can always have complications and it can always go wrong and you can have serious health issues. And even like so many people are talking about how they have to have their fillers removed because they're allergic to it. Imagine having something you're allergic to under your skin and there's nothing you can do to take it out unless you go to a doctor. I had that experience with an IUD. I was allergic to my IUD, and the doctors were like refusing to take it out of my body, and it was like a horrifying experience because it was literally in my organs. Like, it was a foreign implant that the doctors put inside one of my most important organs in my body that I was allergic to, and they were refusing to take it out because insurance was saying, you haven't given it enough of a try, even though I was having severe physical reactions and illness to this thing in my body, this foreign object in my body. Like, it's the same thing with fillers. Some of these women are extremely allergic to fillers. A lot of women are coming out saying now too that they're removing their fillers because it was clogging their lymph nodes. Do you know what that can give you? Cancer. You know what I mean? Like, my nanny passed away from lymphoma, cancer of the lymph nodes. Like, there's just, the younger generation, it's sad, they're very uneducated on the severity of this, because the medical systems now and Big Pharma, my arch nemesis and yours, loves to push this stuff without giving you true consent. So it's not informed consent, it's false consent. I like to say it's the same as, like, if a girl's drunk and can't say no. That's the same kind of consent that your doctors are giving you, because they're not giving you the whole story. No, you can be here if you want. It doesn't have to be women only. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Nikki. First time catching you live. Glad you made it. My mom and I always hated the Kardashians. Yeah, my dad hated them. Like, when me and my sister were younger, when we were teenagers, we would record it on DVR, because you didn't have frickin' smart TVs. It was like you were lucky you could record live television on your TV back then. And my dad would delete it. We'd be like, who deleted our Kardashians? And my dad would be like, it's me. I hate them. They're a cancer to society. Like, he would, like, go on and on about it. It turns out all these years later, he was so right. He was so right. Foul reality TV, literally. Nothing worse than liars, thieves, and scammers, which is what they are. They think they're royalty, then associate with the likes of Kanye. Yo, you said it, not me. You said it, girl, not me. That's hilarious. I hate the powers that were and their puppets. I hate handlers. California is home of Hollyweird, the city of angels. Not the city of angels anymore. Between perception and reality, there's a beautiful chaos. That's true. The powers that were have influenced people into destruction. Absolutely. Oops. This show touches so many topics to grow on daily. Thank you. We're living in upside down, literal clown world. Wow, you're pretty. Thank you. Ayo. Hi. All right, guys. Let's start our sound healing. I already said a prayer. My intention with this is to help you to see yourself clearly and help you to love yourself and accept yourself at any size and at any weight and at any shape. My intention with this is that you feel like you're enough. My intention with this is that you're able to show yourself compassion and kindness, the same compassion and kindness you would show like a child, really. You wouldn't judge a child's body, right? Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, ew, like, stop eating that, you're so fat, because that's horrible. You would never do that to a child. So don't do it to yourself, you know what I mean? And my intention is just to heal any fragmented parts of the self that are the mean voice or the negative narrative that might be lurking in your mind surrounding your body, especially if it's a habit. Like, I know for me, being mean to myself about my body is habitual. Like, it's something I've done since I was a very young girl. Yeah, and someone just said, my parents do that. Yeah, so it's like, some of us, it's learned from our parents. Some of us, it's learned from society and the media. Some of us, it's learned from friends or other family. And my intention that I'm setting today is to release that, because it no longer serves us. I want us to just let that go. And I want that inner critic in our mind to become kind. And I want that, space in our heart to be filled with love instead of like bullying and criticism. And so my hope by the end of this, and I know this is not something that heals overnight. I know this is something that, you know, like I said, for me, I've been doing this for more than half of my life. I've been being mean to myself about my body. So obviously it's not something that's just going to be fixed overnight, but my intention is to aid in moving towards the healing of that within us so we can be comfortable, happy, and confident in our body, no matter what we look like, at any age, any size, any shape. You know, and even like the fact that women tries to act, or the fact that society tries to act like women age out at like 30, that like you're like, suddenly you're like this ugly forest hag after you turn 30, and like no one will ever want you, and it's just so disturbing. It's such a Lolita culture, and it's not true. It's not true and it's not real. And so my intention with this sound healing is to let go of those things that are not real, let go of those lies that we've been telling ourselves or that, others have been telling us, so that we can see ourselves as we are, we can love ourselves as we are, and we can be kind to ourselves. So that's my intention. Oh, thank you. I love this. That's what I'm working on now. Perfect. So perfect. You made it just in time. We're worthy during all fluctuations. May we glare like Medusa upon the things that froze us into idolism, stone sculpture women instead of real life flesh and vibrancy. Hiss. I love that. That's so good. Well said, extreme Lolita culture. This reminds me of the Alyssa Sharp series about how society eggs the maiden, marries the mother, and kills the crone. Ooh, that just made me feel nauseous, but I feel like I need to watch it now because it sounds riveting. PDF file perceptions. Exactly. I wish I could say the real word, but that should tell you everything you need to know about this platform that I can't. All right, guys. I pray that this video finds those who need it. You just sit back, relax, be open to receive, and I'm gonna work on your aura. Hey, Teresa, you came just in time. Oh my God, hey, was gonna sit down for a meditation. Perfect timing. We're doing body dysmorphia and self-love instead of body dysmorphia. So you sit back, relax, and be open to receive. like it? Sing it. Good girl. That was nice. When I was blowing like this, I was blowing like this beautiful, like white, almost like colors of the wind, but like white, and then it would turn into sacred geometry, and I was blowing it over your astral bodies to like activate your auras. And then I saw myself doing it in the future for like a big crowd. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, Pico, you can always share here. My moderators are very good, and we don't let people bully. Okay, I am very underweight, 158 pounds, and I am 6'4". I am compete on a national level in swimming, and I got into a depression and have been losing weight and eating less. I was 170 3 weeks ago. That's my story. I struggle with my diet, and I am thankful for the support of those around me. Thanks for sharing that. I love when people open up on the live because, I don't know, I feel like my channel has become like group therapy, and I love it because I got so much out of group therapy with my peers. Like when I was in group therapy, it was so healing to feel supported by a group of my peers and to understand just that other people are like going through this stuff too. Like you're not alone. It makes such a difference. And like, of course you don't want other people to have these negative experiences, but it makes you feel better to know you're not just like alone in the world with this issue. So thank you for sharing that. And I pray that this sound healing, you can watch it as much as you want. Come back to the video, put it on, repeat if you want. And I pray that this gives you what you need and that you start to gain the weight back. And I pray that you come out of your depression. And as long as you're respectful, there's a space for you on my channel. So you can come and hang out in the lives if you want. Hi, Abigail. You're welcome. The cosmic energy and sound frequencies were dancing together to clear out my aura. My twin came in too for the healing. Love that. I actually felt my twin too, because he says some negative stuff about his body too. Like he's like very critical on his body too. He cracked me up when we were talking one time because he was like telling me about how like something that his daughter has him do, and he's like, yeah, I'm surprised I'm not skinny by now. It was just funny the way he said it. And I was like, maybe it's because you're like eating Reese's at 3 a.m. Nothing against eating Reese's at 3 a.m., but definitely not great for the metabolism, I don't think. Thank you. Oddly, what came through was the idea of the inner defending anonymous figures stood around us, daring the powers behind the narrative to continue at their peril. No, makes so much sense, because like we've been channeling on the Patreon so much that there are so many spirits that want to support us right now from all different cultures, all different religions. Like there are so many gods and goddesses and spirits or just like frequencies or interdimensionals that want to support us during this time, because it's such a chaotic and difficult transition period for humanity right now, and we have a lot of support. So that makes sense to me that like all these energies showed up to support you through that, because we've been channeling that a lot individually and collectively on the Patreon. I also could feel my stomach, which felt in knots all day, finally relax. Well, I'm so glad that made your stomach relax. I had a dream. I'm not going to say who came in my dream on this live because it's too embarrassing. I'll say it on Patreon, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I can trust you guys. But someone came in my dream, a hot guy, we'll just say that. A hot guy came in my dream and was like telling me like, I love your belly. And I was like being very mean about my stomach to myself when I was on vacation. And it's crazy because it's like, I'm not like, I don't know, like I'm not unhealthy. I'm not struggling. I'm not like, I have allergies. I have gluten intolerance. But like other than that, I have a healthy functioning body. And so to like sit there, and I'm also not, like, I'm not overweight. Like, maybe I'm a little overweight for my frame. I'm only 5'2", and really mean, scrutinous people might give me a hard time about it, but I'm not at a place where it's destroying the quality of my life. I have quality of life. Maybe I have a little bit more pounds on my stomach right now. Maybe I have a little bit more pounds on my back right now than I usually do, but I don't look hideous. I'm not a monster. I don't deserve the way I've been treating myself. And that was like a hard pill to swallow, like just how mean I was like being to myself, you know? How it feels to be a Dutch people. I am from China. I am Dutch. Well, I'm Norwegian, but I got the name in college. It's a nickname, Ethan. But thanks for joining us. I hope you liked the live. I'm not from Norway now, though. My ancestors are, but I just got the nickname Dutchess in college, so that's why it's my stage name. I feel left out. Don't know how to tune it in. Well, if you struggle with your body, then it would be something that would help you, and if not, then you can just like set your own intention. I feel like you can't go wrong listening to like those high frequencies from the singing bowl. So if you're not like connected to that intention, you can always set your own intention. And that's why I say too on these videos, like I'm making these videos for like women, or I'm making this video for like premature babies or like whatever, but like you can listen to that and set whatever intentions you want. Like I'm setting my intention, you can feel free to set your own. It doesn't mean that you have to like exclude yourself from it just because you necessarily can't relate to the intention I'm personally setting. Your skin is very good. Thanks. I just got a lot of sun on vacation, so I really needed that. Paul, just be open to receive. Yeah. Oh, girl, no way. You look great. Thank you. Yeah, Paul, it may come to you later what you got from it. Yeah. You are fucking gorgeous. Thank you. Nice eyes. Thank you. Fun fact, LOL, that could have been any of your thousands of us fans. Wait, about what? From my dream? Oh, it could have been. I mean, it wasn't one of you guys. I'm embarrassed. It was like a famous person. It was like my subconscious brain being like, this famous hot guy thinks you're hot. Like, it was my own brain trying to hype me up. And then get this, I've been such like a bitch about my back to myself. Like, I haven't had my own back. And I was driving today, and I just traveled all freaking morning. I hadn't eaten anything, and I was like, I want Chick-fil-A. So I went and I got myself a little cheeky Chick-fil-A. And on the way home, I saw this truck that literally, it was like covered in stickers. And then on the back, it literally said, nice back. because it was on a back rack, like the back racks that go on the trucks, and it just said nice back. Like, it didn't say nice back rack, it said nice back. And I was like, universe, you're so funny. Our weight is the least interesting thing about all of us. That's so true. Nikki, you're a stunning soul from within, and it reflects without. Thank you. No, I meant the other Dutchess Divinity channels. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Paul. I missed the memo. With the bull, I didn't think I understand what I should focus on. The pitch. So if this is like your first time doing something like this, what you do is, I guess I should explain, because not everybody is just like, Spirit's been asking me actually to put it in vertical so that we catch more people, because they're saying that like, people need this right now. Not that I'm like the end all be all and you need me, but like I think maybe people need more support, and what I'm offering could be helpful to people who aren't necessarily in the spiritual community to start to like test the waters. But so what you would do when I'm getting a sound healing is what I do is I lay down, I close my eyes, and I relax, and I just let my body relax. I let my mind relax. If you want to meditate while you're doing it, you can meditate and think about, you know, whatever positive things you could. What you could even do, Pico, is you could imagine yourself, and you could imagine gaining the weight back. You could imagine yourself eating a healthy meal that helps you to get that weight back that you want. Also, let's not like invalidate, because like a lot of us struggle with feeling like we are overweight, but there are plenty of people who don't like their body who are underweight, or even who do like their body who are underweight and who are patronized because it's like they're not like, it's like, oh yeah, big whoop. Like I had somebody tell me one time, we were like she was really mean. She was a viewer, and we ended up like connecting because she was like from my state, and it was like a big mistake. It was like that's a story time for another day. But anyway, she was like bigger than me, and that was when I was like way thinner because I was just manic and I wasn't eating and I was like losing a lot of weight. It was when everything first locked down. And we went on like a day trip, and she kept being like, oh, you skinny bitches always do that. Oh, you skinny bitches, you skinny bitches. And it's like, dude, like, it's not nice. Like, it's not nice to make fun of someone's body, whether you think that they're overweight, whether you think that they're underweight. It's just not nice. You shouldn't talk about other people's bodies like that. It's not your place. It's not your body. You shouldn't say anything. So it's like perfectly okay that you are like, I'm upset that I'm underweight. That's allowed. You're allowed to feel that way. You're allowed to feel upset if you're overweight, and you feel like you're overweight. You're allowed to love yourself when you're underweight. You're allowed to love yourself when you're overweight. It's your body, and bodies, society and other people tell us too much about ourselves that is like not helpful. And it's like, I've been really trying to get off my phone because I'm realizing that like the internet is becoming more and more of an illusion, especially with all these AI bots that are now like infiltrating all aspects of the internet. It's becoming more and more of an illusion, and I don't want to lose touch with reality in virtual reality. So it's like, yeah. So anyway, going back to it is like you could lay down, listen to the sounds, let it wash over your body. What I'm doing is I'm working on your subtle field. So like your aura, your energetic field that's around you. And the idea is that working on the aura around your body helps you to make changes in the physical. So, and then also so much of our experiences come from the mind, right? Like we can make ourselves sick with negative thinking. It's proven that, you know, there are studies about like cancer patients who had a negative mindset, and they usually struggle more than someone with like a positive mindset who may overcome their cancer. The person with the negative mindset may pass away because it's like that's just the reality of things. Like negative thinking can really hurt your body, and their spirit's showing me that study that they did with rice and water, and how they like that guy like talked really mean to the rice and it got moldy, and then he talked really sweetly to the rice and it was like fine. It's like that. So if you're taking time to listen to the singing bowl, imagine yourself, you could even imagine like just hugging yourself, showing yourself comfort and support. Like, it's okay that you're underweight. We're going to get through this, you know? So you can really use this for whatever pertains to your body dysmorphia or issues that you're having with your body. And as long as you're open to receive, like, you can put in the comments, I am open. You can put in the comments like this. So you're setting your intention. So the idea of setting an intention is telling your mind what you want to get from something. So like, you could write in the comments like, I set the intention that this sound healing heals my body and allows me to gain back a healthy weight so that I can feel confident and happy about myself again, so I can improve my swimming and I can come out of my depression. And then it's like you're writing it down, you're setting your intention, and you're telling your mind like, this is what I want from this experience. I've had celebrity dreams the past couple days, very weird. Looking forward to sharing them on Patreon. Yeah, honestly, I know I say it's my subconscious, but I know it wasn't my subconscious. I know it was this person's soul, but I don't want to sound too crazy. Any aspect of the sound you want to, just hearing it and sitting in the energy with the intention to receive help will do it. Exactly. I had a dream Timothée Chalamet tried to make out with me in a movie theater. I don't even like Timothée Chalamet. That's so funny. What movie? Just kidding. I'm trying to tune into Patreon or whatever it is. Well, you just gotta sign up. Baby got backs. Yeah. Hi, you look pretty. Thank you. Lizzie, what? That's so funny. I know, that's pretty hilarious. Thank you for the healing energy, Nikki. Much love. You're welcome. For me, celebs come to me often to look after their children. That is a common theme. Well, it makes sense. Their children are growing up in the industry, or at least like on the outskirts of it, which is not a healthy, safe place for anyone, let alone children. Thank you for sharing, Nikki. You're welcome. That's a lame. She's a hate bully. For real, I got sad when I got thinner because I stopped working out and I lost my bum. Aww, I hope you get your butt back, Caitlin. Oh my god, yes, I've seen it too. Such an illusion. I need real people. Yeah, and I need books. Like, I need to hold a book in my hand. Like, I'm reading that book, The Pleiadian Agenda, and I'm so grateful for it because it's, like, the first time I've really sat down and, like, haven't been able to put a book down. And I miss that. I miss turning pages. I miss holding it in my hand. I miss not being connected to everything at once because, like, when you're on your phone, it's a portal, and it connects you to literally everything. And it's like, when you're as psychic as I am, that is so draining to constantly be like holding something or carrying something that connects you to like all energy through time and space outside of yourself. Like, it's too much, and I don't want to do it no more. I always like when I'm told the things you say to your body, would you say that to your best friend? I would never, so why would I do that to myself? Exactly. That's like what the realization I had yesterday. And even like I was saying about like a child, like I know for damn sure, Teresa, you'd never say that to your little girl, right? If any of you have little children in your life, especially little girls, you would never be like, oh, you should really lose some weight. Like, you just wouldn't. So don't do it to yourself. Just like during the panini, it was like no one's fucking business about the jab status. Agree. It makes sense because it did make me calm and receptive. Yes, so true. Yep, the fact we walked around with cards to get into restaurants, bars, or concerts is crazy. I hate that nobody talks about it either. Like, everybody just acts like that didn't happen, but the entire globe went into a mass psychosis and just, like, allowed the NWO, like, to take over for, like, 3 years until everyone got sick of it and stopped abiding. And they did it so stupid. Like, they had such a shoddy system with, like, the IDs and everything. Like, if you're gonna try to take over the world in corruption, at least know what you're doing. At least have a plan. At least have a good way of trying to accomplish it. You know what I mean? Like, that whole thing was just so freaking stupid. And all the truth is coming out now, and I channeled that truth in April of 2020, and I already damn told you guys on Patreon. At least I kept trying to upload a reading that said that it didn't come from no bat. It didn't come from a bat. It came from an LAB. I tried to upload a reading. My spirits told me that in April. I tried to upload it like 4 or 5 times to YouTube, and it kept just like not uploading. And then I went to upload it for a last time, and it was just gone off my phone. Straight up gone. Like, I can't find it. It's not in my iCloud. It's not on my phone. Like, it was just like they literally deleted that shit off my phone. And now here we are 4 years later. It's confirming that. Sus! Sus. That nice study is real cool. Yeah. Same with Dr. Emoto and the water crystal study. Yes. Much love, gals. Hey, Kenna. Thank you. You're welcome, Pico. Glad you made it. Holly Adams. I feel like I'm very fat. Well, you know what, Holly? We just did the sound healing so that we could stop that very critical voice in our heads and at least try to start to be kind to ourselves. And to see yourself through eyes of love. Also, water has so much memory and intelligence, and our bodies are made up of so much water. Yes, Lizzie, the water crystal study is an amazing one, too. This live here is to help you with body dysmorphia. Exactly. And also, too, think about it. Like, water has all this memory, and they're literally taking, like, our toilet water. Like, they reverse osmosis our fucking shit water and then try to give it back to us. And then, like, the tap water is just filled with, like, rust and all this other nasty crap. Like, and water has memory. I don't know. It's just insane. Don't get me wrong. I am very grateful to have running water. I know not everybody has running water, so I'm grateful to have it, but all those things come at a cost, right? Like, it's always to benefit the 1%. It's never to benefit the masses. I relate exactly. It was literally hard for me to read recently. I'm the same way, Nikki. I'm a tactile learner. Yeah, because they get banned from the internet. I agree. It was messy. Yeah. That's why we can all give ourselves a break for gaining weight during a worldwide traumatic takeover, literally. Oops. Holy shit, of course we turned to food, and there's no shame in seeking comfort, but everything has a limit. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, guys. Well, I've been on here about an hour. I gotta unpack. I'm still technically on vacation, so I have a reading I have to do Monday for a client. If you watch this, Yamira, I'm still gonna do your reading on Monday, but Spirit really told me I had to take this vacation. I had to take the time for myself. It was non-negotiable. So if you have emailed me, I'm technically still gonna be on vacation tomorrow too, because it's my little cousin Lily's 10th birthday. When Lily was born, she like helped to save my life. So this is a really big birthday. I know she was mine in another life. I'm happy that she's like got my aunt as her mother in this life. I think that's wonderful. But like and if she wasn't mine in another life, we're just kindred souls. Like I just knew her in another life. So it's her 10th birthday, and I'm very excited to celebrate with that with her at the trampoline park tomorrow. I got her a very fancy dolphin pearl ring from the Pick a Pearl, because Pearl is her birthstone, and it's like a big birthday, so I thought I'd get her like a big girl gift. And she's so tall. She's almost as tall as me, because her dad's like 6 foot something. So yeah, I'm on vacation still tomorrow, technically. I will have something to upload. But yeah, if you've emailed me, I'm going to start getting back to my emails next week. I'm going to start getting out my packages and everything next week. And I'm going to catch up on my readings and everything next week. So yeah, just so you know. Bless you. So happy to connect with you. I'm happy you made it too. Yes, so glad you took the time for yourself. Thank you. Aw, yeah, I know. She's a cutie. I don't want to post her or anything because I just feel like it's not safe, but I wish I could because she's a cutie. I love her so much. Thank you for the healing. You're welcome. Take your time, Nikki. Have fun. Thank you. I look forward to the next broadcast. Many blessings to you and your family. Lots of health and prosperity. Thank you, Paul. Rest and just be Nikki. Have fun in the present moment. I love that gift. Wow, so tall. Yeah. To all the viewers, lots of blessings, health, and prosperity. Have a blessed time with your family tomorrow. Thank you, Jolly. Yeah, it's not safe to post children. Yeah, I know. And she's not even mine, so it's like, I wouldn't want to do that to someone. Like, just, like, it's not my child to be posting, you know what I mean? So, alright, guys. Well, I will see you soon. I'll see you. I'll have some video or something for us tomorrow for Women and Children Month. Alright, have a good day. I hope this helped. Oh, hey, sweetie. You gotta watch this back. You'll like it. Alright, I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.